Hey everybody, I am Open Ocean 400, and I forgot to mention this in the me reviewing the Titanic AI content with Santi. I got a Titanic watch that I got for Christmas. I mean I honestly really like it, so I'm gonna be wearing it this video. I, but that isn't why we're here today. We're not here to talk about my watch or anything like that. We're here to discuss who were the first victims of the sinking of the Titanic. I'm not talking about the first victims of the first victim of the Titanic when she was built. I'm talking about the sinking. So, what happened? So, on the night of April 14th, 1912, the iceberg opened up six watertight compartments on the starboard side. And boiler room number six was the first to experience the flooding. And also, there was this man called Frederick Barrett, and he was very well known for being the lead fireman in boiler room number six. So he and the men retreated back to boiler room five, and soon after, Frederick Barrett met up with chief engineer Joseph Bell. Now they learned that boiler room number five was damaged in one of the coal bunkers. So this extra damage is like basically means the ship struck six compartments instead of five. So, and soon after, Frederick Barrett and Jonathan Shepard went back into boiler room number six, and they basically went to see how boiler room six was doing, and it was gone. The boiler room was filled up with water. So about an hour later, they were trying to pump out the water in this compartment because, like I said, one of the coal bunkers was damaged. So they tried to pump out the water, but what happened next is the reason why these were the first victims of the sinking. As they were trying to pump out water in boiler room number five, Jonathan Shepard was walking along until he slipped and he broke his leg. So the firemen pulled him aside and they put him in the coal bunker. And then Frederick Barrett tried to make power to power the ship's lights because as you're sinking, you're losing power because the boiler rooms are the power source basically. Around 1 a.m., they noticed that the the bulkhead in between boiler room 5 and 6 was kind of like bending. It was kind of like pushing forward. And this was because boiler room 6 was completely filled with water and her bulkhead was about to collapse. Soon after, Frederick Barrett told the men to just run, sprint, escape. As they were escaping, Frederick Barrett and Herbert Harvey. Well, actually, I haven't talked much about Herbert Harvey, but he was basically there the whole time, and basically, Frederick Barrett and Herbert Harvey were escaping, but Herbert Harvey was like, "Yo, what are we gonna do about Shepard?" So then Frederick Barrett was like, "Nah, no, we can't save him now. It's too late." But Herbert Harvey did not listen to Frederick Barrett, and he went back to try and rescue Jonathan Shepard. But as he was doing so, Frederick Barrett was looking at him, and until a massive wave went over them and washed them. And these two, Jonathan Shepard and Herbert Harvey, are believed to be the first two victims of the Titanic. And then soon after this, Frederick Barrett was like, "Mm." So then he started to climb up, and then soon after he would make it up to the boat deck. Oh yeah, it's the first two victims of the sinking of the Titanic. So yeah, hey, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It encourages me to make more videos like these.